Hello, welcome to ArtsWestchester's Virtual Art Workshop. Today we are going to swing into summer by making this really kind of fun and playful mobile that you will be able to use to put your toys in if you'd like. Maybe flowers or plants, maybe some candy, anything you like. Let's see what this looks like with our flower in it, our plant, yes. Okay, well, let's get started. Let's take a look at what materials you'll need to make this swing today. You will need a box, or you could use half of a milk carton. You'll use this to make your swing. You'll need leaves, because we're going to make a leaf print design on the outside of the box. So you might want to gather up several different sizes and shapes of leaves, such as these. Depending on the size of your box, you'll need a few sheets of copy paper or just plain white paper. This is 8.5 by 11. This will take 2 or 3 of them, this size box. You'll need watercolors, so a watercolor set, a container, a couple of brushes, and some water. You'll need a little bit of glue. White glue is just fine. Now, if you don't have access to leaves or you want to include other things, definitely you can make this design any way you want to. So you could have some collage materials handy if you'd like, old photographs perhaps, any kind of collage material or a drawing that you've made, that could be part of your design here. You can use something like this. I have some stamps, that's fine. Markers, you can draw some little designs on this. Glitter is always kind of fun, and then you can have beads or necklaces or whatever you like really to cover the outside of this box with a very interesting decoration. Oh, you'll also need some yarn or ribbon or rickrack or anything like that to hold it up so that it will swing. And you'll also need a branch, like a tree branch. So a little twig like this will work to hold up your swing, or some kind of dowel rod like this is also fine. Anything that'll be strong enough to hold up some weight, depending on what you decide to put in here, stuffed animals or anything like that. You'll also need some scissors, right? We're gonna continue to cut the top off of this box, or if you use a milk carton, you'll need some scissors. Now, in order to punch holes here, I'll get to this later, but you will need an adult to help you to puncture some holes in your box. So definitely you need an adult to help. If you happen to have a tool like this, which is called an awl, this works really well to make the holes, but you'll definitely need an adult to help you. And some tape, forgot to mention tape. You need tape in order to tape your paper design to the box. You might also want just a towel, because your hand's going to get kind of wet with the watercolors. And it's a good thing to work on newspaper, because we are going to get some watercolor on the newspaper. So this will protect your table. All right, let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with a leaf. I like to start with a big one. And I like to start with a bright color. I found that the red watercolor is very vibrant, and it really gives you a good focal point to begin with. So we'll turn the leaf over and put the watercolor on the back. And this is where you could work on the newspaper directly if you like. So we're going to add water here to this red, and I'm going to cover the back of the leaf as much as I can with the red. Try to saturate it with color. Okay, so this has a lot of watercolor on the back. Put it anywhere on the paper you like, press down. And then I'm going to pick a contrasting color and paint out around the outside of this leaf, as you can see that I've done on this one, because that accentuates the outline of the leaf even more. So we can use some green on this, and just any way you like. You can go around the stem as well. Now you could have multicolors, it doesn't have to just be one, but by the time you finish, like one paper, you're going to have a lot of different colors moving along the surface of the paper, which really makes it quite vibrant. There's a lot to look at there. Okay, pull it up, and you can see you've got the beginning of a pretty interesting design. Now, if you want to work on two pieces of paper at the same time, I would suggest that, because you have, you can use the watercolor that you already have on this leaf, and it kind of makes a shadow. It's not going to give a real vibrant design, but it's going to make a shadow. And you still have some color on the top, so you can pull a little bit of that out, press down, and then you just have like a slight shadow there that didn't give me very much color, but just a little bit. And this is where you'll find that you might need a towel, because you are going to get watercolor on your hands. No problem though, washes off with soap. Okay, so let's pick another leaf, or a set of leaves like this would look nice down here, and a different color. So wash the watercolor out of your brush. And again, we're going to put some color on the back. And we can work on the newspaper. So an orange would look really nice on this leaf. So again, I turned it over. I'm going to saturate the back of this. And you'll probably need to change your water a couple of times if you want to keep the colors really vibrant and pure. You probably need to do that. The water gets dirty pretty quickly. Okay, so now I have a lot of nice orange here. Pick another spot, gently press down. Okay, and a contrasting color might be some blue. Up. Ooh, that one really is sticking. There we go. All right. So you can see how the leaf prints make a really nice design. Okay, one more. Let's get a different size and shape. I have a bunch of leaves here. These are so pretty. I love the shape of these leaves. All right. So maybe we'll put a dark blue on the back and then yellow around the outside of that one. This is kind of a dark bluish purple. So you'll notice on some leaves that the paint does not really adhere to the leaf all that well on some of them. That's okay. It'll just be a different looking print here. And we'll put a little yellow around that. All right, let's see what that's doing. Lift it up, there we go. Okay, so we can continue to build our design, and we can get depth by adding more and more images. You know, we can cut out some images and add to it. If you happen to have any kind of stamp, that's always fun. Let's see, we could use maybe a darker orange for that. All right. So even if you have like a potato, you can cut a potato in half and carve out a design or two on that potato, and you can make a potato print. I mean, that's just an idea. But maybe you'll have something like a stamp that you can use. There's enough paint on there to add it to another area as well. There we go. So it's coming along. Whoop. All right. Once you have your prints ready, and I have 2 sheets of prints ready here. Once you have those ready, you'll want to prepare your box. I've already cut off 3 flaps here. I'll cut the last one off. And now we can begin taping the prints to the side of the box. So everybody's box size is going to be different. So you'll just fit your print to the box. You can fold it in, fold the flaps in here. That'll help secure it a bit. And then we'll just start taping and cutting your print to the box. Once you have your box covered, like this, I covered the bottom also. All right, you cut out your prints to fit the box, tape it on all sides to hold it together. So once you have your print on your box, then you need to cut some yarn or string or ribbon or whatever you have, even wire would work. We want to cut 2 pieces the same length and then make holes in the side and put the yarn or string through the holes. So this is where you need an adult to help you, because this is not so easy to get the holes punctured here. So you definitely need an adult to help you get the holes punctured. You could start with a knife just to get the holes started. I'll show you here. And then maybe use a pair of scissors. It looks like this knife is going to go through the cardboard and the paper, which is good. Try that on this side, but again, don't do this on your own. You need an adult to help you. And I think scissors will also go through here. Good. Okay, so next, you need your string of some type. I doubled the yarn here, and we'll just put here, we can push this through with the scissors. There we go. All right. Okay, so now we're going to push the 2 loose ends through this second hole and then tie it real well. And then if you want to, you can put little dots of glue right here where the knots are, where this knot will be here. Tie it several times. I think you can see that. There we go. Tie it several times because you may have a lot of weight in here depending on what you want to put in. So I can just leave that hanging, but if I have some glue available, I could put a little glue on the knot so that it won't come out. That'll dry so that it won't show. I have one on this side too. Okay, so now we have, the swing, and we just need the branch to attach it to. Okay, there we go, we have this. Now we just need more yarn across the top here so that it can hang from a window or wherever you want it to hang from. So we'll cut a piece and then tie it on, and then we may take these outside and have a little fun with them. If you've enjoyed swinging into summer today by being very creative, please look for more videos, more virtual workshops at artsw.org. Thank you. Bye-bye.